I'm back, and today, what better way to kick off the Halloween season is a nice top 10 of the top 10 best spirit Halloween props of 2017. Remember, guys, this is my opinion, so do not be discouraged if your favorite prop will not be on the list or not as high as you hope it will be. Well, let's get on to number 10. Okay, so number 10 is the Cryo Chamber Corpse. Okay, so the reason why I like this one so much is because the whole feel of it. I like how it's basically an incinerator slash toilet zombie thing that's going on here. And it only makes it better that it's basically the exact opposite of incinerate. It's cryo chamber. I really like the face, and I like how it goes off. I went to my spirit today, and honestly, this guy was set up, but he wasn't really on. So I got a nice look at what he looked like, at least. And honestly, he looked pretty good in person. I'm hoping maybe I could snag him soon. I mean, he is really cool. Maybe at the 50% off sale. I'm not sure. But I don't know. That day's just got to come. So let's go on to number 9. Number 9 on my list is Deadly Roots. And it's because, well, I did like Deadwood, aka the Haunted Tree from 2014. And that's because, like I said, I did enjoy Deadwood, or aka the Haunted Tree from 2014. But I like him. Well, I honestly don't like him more. I kind of like him just as much. I like his mouth movement and stuff. That's something Deadwood didn't have. I really like his movement. It's just that, he doesn't really lurch too far, which is something that makes me a bit disappointed. He does look cool, though. I might not be able to pick him up this year, but I'm really happy that he is there. I would be really excited to see him when he gets set up, because nothing was really set up when I came in today. So up with number 8. Up at number 8 is Forest Demon, and I like this guy, but I also don't like him. I like him because I like his detail, and I also like his movement. Well, sort of, but I don't like him because he's overpriced for what he does, and he really doesn't do stuff right for what he's supposed to do, which is kind of sad. I never liked that part about Halloween props. Overall, I will more likely never get this guy. He's really expensive, not even at like a 50% off sale, just because he's just so overpriced. I do like his face, though. And, I do like his phrases. And, yeah, that's kind of all I really have for standing on this guy. Well, it's why he's not so high up on the list. So, why don't we see what's on number 7? Number 7 seems to be an ironic one, but it's the Sitting Scare Clown. I like him because of his detail and stuff, and I kind of like him as a jump scare prop. I might just get him at the 50% off sale, but he probably won't be used to my haunt. Though, I do really like him, though. I mean, I like the black and white color. I like his soundtrack, which is hilarious in my opinion. It actually sounds like a real person dressed in like a clown costume thing. I love his face and stuff, his little hat and his hair and stuff. This is the only like really good shot I could give you, so I could go on about like his full body shot and stuff. But yeah, there's one downer, is that his head does rise a little slower than I'd like because his hat is a little heavy, but that's just such a minor setback that I don't think I would ever notice, so stupid thing. Yeah, I know, I'm just recording this on like low battery, I don't really care. So let's go on to the next prop. Up at number 6 is the Sitting Scarecrow. Okay, clearing up a bit of confusion here. I know he's 2016 prop, but he did return this year. And you guys may just notice by now, I just reviewed his reskin Sitting Scared Clown like a spot ago. That's because I like this guy more than him, and I'll be more likely to be getting him than him. I do like both, though, equally. But I just really like the detail he has because I like his face, which has like just two black eyes. It's very simple. And yeah, I mean, his detail is very simple, but the jump scare is just something I love. And if there's any, and you might say, I mean, he's really unique. I really like him, and then the big reason why I really like him is because I love everything scarecrow, werewolf, pumpkin, clown, and yeah, I think that's all. And bats, of course. So yeah, I'm really excited. There's a really good chance I'll use my haunt this year as like a because I don't want to answer the door for my trick or treaters that come around. I don't get much of them, so I don't think it'll be like a good idea just to be like wasting my energy for maybe like 3 or 4 large groups like kids, and having to spend maybe like 3 minutes trying to like go through like all 20 kids in one group, giving them their like 2 pieces of candy. So this guy does come in handy. The only thing I'm afraid of is kids like touching them and breaking them because I don't like people touching my props, and this guy kind of breaks limits in my opinion. But I'll find a way. I mean, I guess I could trust a few kids. I'm just afraid that they'll get vandalized, which is why he isn't in my top 5. I just don't like people touching them. That's just why he isn't in the top 5. And also there are other props I prefer over him. So why don't we go check out number 5? Up at number 5 is the not sitting, towering clown. I really like him because he's the towering props, and I like those props. I'm a sucker for them. And while I like his face, his mouth movement, I like his phrases and his clothes. And seriously, that head decapitated is just awesome. Well, there's not really much I have to say about this guy. I am making a theme with this guy in it next year. May just pick him up at the 20% off sale. We'll just have to see. Up at number 4 is the jumping spider. Embarrassingly enough, I don't have a jumping spider yet. One of the main reasons why I want him is because I just like that simple jumping prop every once in a while. I do like him. He is really old, which does make him a little better in my book. But honestly, he's so simple that his scares really can't really go wrong. Guess that's all I have to say about him. I just like him. Love him. Well, I guess up at number 3. At number 3, it is the Hanging Hell Fiend. Honestly, when I first saw his video on the website, I wasn't impressed. I thought it was just another one of those cheap props that they would just sell, just probably get an extra few dollars in their pockets. But then when I saw the other things about him, like this tours, he started to grow on me a bit, which is why I'm starting to highly consider him this year. Honestly, there's a really good chance he won't make his way to me, but there's always a chance. I just really like his motion and stuff. And not to mention, I really love these kinds of hanging ones that just jump down at you. There hasn't been a lot of them lately, and I'm happy they got me back to those. Well, I guess that's all I have to say about him. Let's just get to number 2. Up at number 2, we got Menacing Molly. And I really like this one because it's a Broken Spine Girl remake, but on a swing. I liked Broken Spine Girl, and I also like the swinging props. So, yeah, I really like her, actually. I also like her phrases and stuff, and I love that face. I heard it's like hand sculpted by a professional sculptor or something. And I just like her concept and her motion, of course, including her back bending and everything she does before, her mouth movement, her neck back and forward. And this prop will maybe never get to me because, well, hey, this will probably be more like the top sellers like Cerberus and Lily Skelebones were. I guess we'll just have to see. Only time will tell. I guess we're up to number 1. And the number 1 prop I want for 2017 is Limb Ripper. Okay, guys, don't get me wrong. I love werewolves. And the second I saw him for the barn theme back in 2012, I instantly fell in love with him. And the Howler, and Wolfspitter, and the Harvester, and Mean Old Grams. Pretty much all the props in there were basically on my biggest wish list. And ever since then, ever since he was discontinued in like 2015 or so on the website, I was desperate. I was like searching I was searching eBay. Only found one listing for like $1,000. Obviously wasn't gonna pay for a used prop, it said. And not to mention they also said it was water damaged, so it wasn't even worth $100,000 like what, or just $1,000 like what they advertised. Honestly, he's my favorite prop of all time. And when I figured out that, or when I got that notification from Spirit saying that he was coming back, I was overjoyed. I couldn't even content myself. I just couldn't believe that out of all the props, Limb Ripper was chosen. That they're gonna go for something a little more popular like the Monica or something. But that doesn't really matter. I'm really happy he's in stores. And I am more likely to not getting him. He will be maybe like the first thing you'll see in my hunt. I love him that much. And I'm really excited to present him to you guys. He wasn't set up at our store yet. As a matter of fact, all of Spirit Hollows wasn't even set up yet. But that just makes me a little more hyped to see him. And I saw his boxes at the store today. I was really excited, and yeah, I hope I see him. Well, guys, I guess that concludes this video. And honestly, I did go to Spirit today, and I did record it. It does have bad quality, and like none of the things are set up yet, which is why a portion of the video is just me fidgeting a few table props before forcing myself to go into Area 31. But hey, if you guys want me to post that, then I will. I mean, I'm going next week to, hopefully they have at least a bit more set up. They didn't even have any of like the step pads hooked up to any of the animatronics. Nothing was on. Which is why I only took like 20 minutes of film. But yeah, guys, well, let me know what you think. Do you guys disagree with this list? If there are any props that you are expecting to be on this list, let me know. Like every single other Area 31 prop. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe. Bye.